Hold on. The audience wasn't sure if they're supposed to applaud now. Once again, Ben Widowson.
Thank you.
That just feels better, doesn't it?
Appreciate that.
All right, Ben, go for it. You got 15 minutes, man.
Hi everybody, so I'm here to talk today about immersive engineering, but quickly I just want to touch on a few of the customers that we have within Siemens making the most innovative products in the world, and this is what we help them do. So companies like Nautilus, who featured in the video earlier, also Red Bull Racing developing the latest F1 car, and of course Princess Yachts developing a luxury boat. So what does Siemens do? Well, we help them design these products using a number of our software tools, one of which is called Design Center. And that's the go-to-market product name for our CAD solution. And this is a uniquely scalable product helping customers develop and create the digital twin of the products that we all know and use every day. And we offer unmatched flexibility from companies starting out all the way up to large enterprises. And at Siemens, we believe that the future of product engineering is immersive. My name is Ben Widowson. I'm head of marketing for Immersive Engineering here at Siemens. And I'd like to start by telling you a quick story. Back when I was graduating from university as a product designer, I went to see the very first Iron Man film in Liverpool with my wife. And I remember seeing this scene where Tony Stark is creating the very first Iron Man suit in his lab, using a combination of artificial intelligence, talking to Jarvis, and also using things like augmented reality to see and edit the design. And I remember just thinking, this is like the coolest thing ever, and surely someday soon we'll be able to design like this. Now this is 2007, and we still aren't quite there yet, so the question is why? Well, in the design and engineering space, the nature of the data that's being created by hundreds of engineers developing thousands of parts is that it's changing all the time. So for a designer to want to experience their data in immersive, they have to do a lot of work. They have to export it out of the tool. They have to apply materials, maybe import it into a game engine, set up the environment and all the user interactions. And this takes a lot of expertise and effort. So for a designer busy creating a product, they just don't bother. So XR doesn't typically get used in the design process very much. Now, one of our customers, Sony, approached us a number of years ago, and they just switched over to using Design Center, or NX at the time, and they saw a massive 25% productivity boost from switching to our 3D design tool. And they approached us to say, well, we're really interested in the next generation of design and how our own engineers can start to use techniques and tools like immersive to develop the products we all know and love. So they said they were interested in increasing productivity, reducing physical prototyping, and improving collaboration amongst their global design force. So we came together to bring Siemens' experience, 50 years of developing industrial software, with Sony's experience of developing cutting-edge consumer products, to develop an industry-first XR solution specifically for design and engineering. And we call this immersive engineering. And I'd like to play a quick video for you now highlighting some of the cool things about it.
Welcome to the next generation of 3D content creation. Introducing the technology and features of a headset that unleashes your creativity and enables immersive engineering. The transformative head-mounted display has 1.3-inch OLED micro-displays with 4K resolution per eye. Our proprietary lens and optical system achieve a balance between lightweight and compact design whilst maintaining high-definition image fidelity. Furthermore, it offers a resolution comparable to the visual precision of the human eye. This enables real-time and precise capture of form, color, and texture, facilitating detailed design workflows. Supporting natural content creation in mixed reality, RGB cameras are positioned along the same optical axis as the human eye. In addition, 4 tracking sensors accurately detect spatial information. Equipped with the Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 processor, It creates an incredibly natural mixed reality experience. Move beyond the limitations of physical screens to a borderless immersive workspace with the virtual monitor. Two controllers can be effortlessly manipulated within the virtual space. The lightweight ring controller, worn on the index finger, allows for agile operability, accommodating keyboard input even while worn. Equipped with an integrated gyro sensor, the manipulation of virtual objects is intuitive and effortless. The pointing controller fits snugly in the hand and is designed for precise object modeling workflows. Built-in haptics provide feedback, supporting spatial awareness in the virtual space and enabling precise modeling. The display unit can be adjusted forwards and backwards, even when wearing glasses. The design's carefully balanced center of gravity reduces strain on the body and ensures comfort during extended use. The display unit can be effortlessly flipped up with just one hand to seamlessly transition you between real and virtual spaces. Transforming how you experience designs through vision and touch. Driving innovation for a new era of engineering.
So that's pretty cool stuff. And really what we're trying to do here is not necessarily create, the next VR headset, although that is really cool. It's actually to combine the hardware expertise from Sony with a deep integration into the engineering tool and try and cut out all of those workflow challenges that a designer would have experienced traditionally to get into an XR experience. So now they can just do it with one click and they're instantly able to see the digital twin of the product they're creating. So I'd like to switch gears and talk about one of our customers, BAC, Briggs Automotive. BAC is an automotive company based in the UK. They create this incredible single-seater car called the Mono. And yes, it is road legal and it is reassuringly expensive. But they've identified a couple of really interesting use cases for how they'd like to use immersive engineering to develop their future cars. Number one is in design. So they want to be able to enable their designers to pull the 3D parts that they're creating out of the 2D monitor and actually bring them into the real physical space around them so they can get a much better understanding of the geometry and how the parts go together during manufacturing. Number two is immersive customer reviews. So they actually bring their customers into the studio and they will do a seat fitting and a steering wheel fitting with each customer. But now they want to be able to overlay the digital twin of the actual customer's vehicle that they're purchasing as they're getting the seat fitting so they can see exactly what the car that they will be buying will look like. And finally, they want to be able to use immersive engineering to engage other stakeholders within the business who maybe don't use 3D CAD. So maybe doing design reviews with stakeholders from manufacturing or executives, or maybe team members who are not located in the factory, and actually being able to bring them in and have them walk around the digital twin of the car before it's manufactured to understand some of the assembly and production constraints and really get that input much earlier in the design process. So to summarize, this is not just another VR solution. This is the combination of Siemens' heritage in creating industrial software that's used by many of the major brands around the world to create the products we know and love, and Sony's deep heritage in building awesome consumer products and bringing that together in a really nicely integrated solution that enables designers to get into XR in one click and experience their digital twin as they're manufacturing it. So back to the original question, when will we get there? Well, I think we're closer than ever, and this is the first step along the journey to enabling the future generation of engineers to truly design like Iron Man. So a couple of extra things. We did a launch event for this in January on the 23rd, 11 countries across the world. The solution's now available to purchase, and this was supported by one of our awesome partners, Amazon, who helped support the event. If you'd like to learn more about the solution itself, feel free to check out the QR code here, which takes you through to our webpage. And finally, for people here in person today, there are a number of locations where you can experience this right now. First of all, if you turn around and look at the Innovation Hub, we have an awesome immersive experience here. We also have another one with one of our great customers, Giant Bicycles, just over to my left here. And of course, you can also experience this on the AWS booth over in Hall 15. So I highly encourage you all to go and check it out. And if you have any questions, feel free to grab me after the show. Thank you very much.